So in this video I'm going to show you how I work with a one-on-one student and how I help him to develop his text. So in this case he's trying to answer a blog post about the market share of different mobile phone companies. You might be able to hear us a little bit in the background also, but I wanted to maintain his privacy by not having his voice really in this video. Now, the first example here, you can see that he's written first, one ST, which might be okay in a text phone message, but not really in a blog comment. In this case now, with the green, we're looking at word order. This particular student is actually a Russian, and he has self-taught English up until now, so he has an incredibly high comprehension level, but his written work is spiky, to say the least. Thanks, Mike. But what we're doing, and why we're taking so long on this particular picture, is we're actually talking, and I'm challenging him to come up with the correct answers. So in this case, you can see his written will be growing, so he has an awareness of higher grammatical forms from life and from the reports and the articles that he reads about in the industry. But however, it's in the incorrect tense in this case. So it's trying to get him to focus on why he's using the wrong tense. In this case, we're looking at him correct his spelling mistake because it was plans, but yet plans itself is incorrect grammatically. So then we talk about that. So here we're discussing the difference between the forms, and I'm highlighting and then trying to encourage him to come up with the right answers, because he has an awareness of what the right answers are. So I constantly push him to try and get the right answers from his gut. So now here we have a problem of meaning. So takes part of the market is understandable, but not correct, and definitely not correct if it was written. So I'm talking to him about what he really means by takes the part of the market, and then you can see us developing the answer, and he types that answer himself. So whilst this is running, and you can watch us working together and him co-constructing the correct meanings, then I'll also explain that this Google Doc is a long-running stream, and so all of his texts, because obviously there's an element of pride in one's blog posts or in one's comments, that they should be correct. And so what we do is we work on his errors in this private Google Doc, which is saved only, which is accessible only by the two of us. And then when he publishes his blog posts for everyone within our name, they're at a good level. And this also means that the higher level students can interact with him and his ideas, and he can interact with them based on comprehension level. But he has this Google Doc, and he's able to look at the stream and constantly go back and see the same mistakes that he makes over and over and review them himself. Yeah, that's it.